Congratulations on your purchase of a new Senoh net system from Sports Imports. You have joined the nation's leading coaches and athletes who recognize Senoh's unmatched quality, durability, value, and easy setup. That's why Senoh is in more than 17,000 courts nationwide, the exclusive competition net system for the NCAA championships, and the only net system ever used by the Olympics. Senoh is also the only system endorsed by the American Volleyball Coaches Association and the National Intramural Recreation Sports Association. Let's take a look at how easy it is to set up your new system. You will receive these parts: one net with net dowels, two net locks with covers, a set of Velcro side straps, and one ratchet with crank handle and hardware. All items arrive boxed with the net. You will also receive two identical uprights boxed separately. Other items you may have purchased, such as net antennas, safety pads, and official stand, are also shipped separately. Senoh net systems are easy to set up in just 5 minutes by a single coach or player. There are a few adjustments you'll need to make the first time out of the box. The first step is to flip open the brass floor plates on your court. Make sure there is no debris inside the sleeve. Then slide one upright into each sleeve on each side of the court. If your system ships with adapters to adjust the diameter or depth of your current sleeves, simply slide the adapters into the sleeves before you drop in the uprights. These adapters need not be removed. For the first time you set up your system, you will need to attach the ratchet to the outside of one of the two uprights. Place the ratchet on the upright toward the outside of the court. Measure approximately 33 inches from the bottom of the ratchet to the floor. Securing it may be easier if you have someone hold it in place. Attach both U-clamps to the ratchet by using the 4 bolts and a 10mm wrench to tighten them. Before the bolts are fully tightened, rotate the upright so the pulley wheel at the top of the telescope is aligned in the same direction as the ratchet spool. After the ratchet is secured, it never needs to be removed or adjusted. Next, you will adjust the upright height for the appropriate competition. Upright settings are inscribed on the silver telescoping section. On the pin stop uprights, manually slide the upper section until the appropriate numbers are visible just above the red portion of the upright. For women's net height, you will see a 24-25 or a W just above the edge of the red tube. Insert the stop pin to secure the upright. Use the upper hole for the DE11 and the lower hole for the AL7 uprights. For the internal gear uprights, use the crank to raise or lower the upright to the appropriate height. Now you're ready to add your net. Carefully unpack and stretch out the net. Wooden net dowels are included should you choose to use them. Just slip them into the pocket at each end and you're ready to hang the net. Note that the top cable is a Technora fiber cable or a plastic-coated steel cable. Whichever model you've purchased, the top cable has a factory-formed loop on one end. Slip the loop over the hook on the upright and hang the cable over the upright pulley. Stretch the net across the court to the other upright, over the pulley and down to the ratchet. Make a slip knot loop at the end of the cable. As you crank the ratchet handle clockwise, slip the loop on the ratchet spool and draw up the slack in the cable. Crank the ratchet to create tension on the top cable. Always watch the cable to make sure it remains centered in the pulley. Continue cranking until the net has full tension. Center the net between the uprights. Now attach the net locks to the bottom rope. There's a plunger ball bearing mechanism that grabs the rope. Pull the plunger and while holding it out, slip the rope into the small end of the net lock and out through the other end. Pull excess rope through. Wrap the loose end of the rope around the upright and tie it to the metal clip. Repeat the process on the other end of the net. The net lock should be positioned close to each upright before tightening. Excess rope on the lower cable may be trimmed and sealed after the initial setup. Pull both net locks tight and add Velcro covers. Add Velcro ties to the top, bottom, and middle if desired to center and straighten the net. Add the net antennas by placing the top hook over the net. Use the lower white grip to tighten. Secure the lower portion by slipping the rope into the bottom clamp. Tighten to secure. The final step is to attach the upright safety pads. These are easily secured with Velcro. Your system is now set up and ready for practice, or with the addition of an official stand, it's ready for competition. To disassemble the system, you simply reverse all steps exactly as described. Be sure to remove the net antennas first for easier net storage. Attach Velcro straps to themselves to avoid tangles. When storing, gather the net with outstretched arms and work your way back and forth, collecting it in a zigzag motion. This helps to avoid tangles and makes future setups much easier. Senoh net systems are easy to set up. We hope these tips make it even easier from your first time to your 20th year of use. And remember, Sports Imports is always available to help with any questions, from court layout and facility design to setup, parts, and accessories. Feel free to call us anytime at 800-556-3198 or visit us on the web at sportsimports.com. We wish you luck in all your competitions.